Hi, I'm Tash.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Maiya.
I'm so excited.
Me too. Do you want to go inside?
Sure.
Okay, so here we are. It's really cool.
love the
It's a really
ambiance in
beautiful
here.
studio. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so nice. Oh, I'm excited to talk to you and get to know you. I'm sitting here.
Yes.
Is this good? Like a pillow? Okay, cool.
Maiya, tell me like a little bit about who you are and like what you enjoy, and what you do.
Well, I'll start with my job. I work at Treehouse. I'm a fellow. I feel really blessed and lucky to have been able to be a part of Treehouse, and especially being the first group of fellows. This is like a new thing that they're doing. Our opinions really seem to matter, and that feels really good. It feels really empowering to be in a room with like people who are providing services to other foster kids. As for like sort of my interests, I really like art. I'm very artistic. I love poetry. I love writing.
I love that your connection to Treehouse brought you back to Treehouse and that you are now working for them. I take pictures and it's so funny because I remember being little and like looking through these photo albums at my foster mom's house and like imagining the stories and stuff. And the only thing I ever wanted for Christmas was a camera. I got that camera when I was 12 from Treehouse from a holiday magic program. And that camera at 12 has brought me to this moment at 40, where I am a professional photographer and content creator. It's so special to hear about how your story through Treehouse has brought you full circle and how my story through Treehouse has also brought me full circle in my career. So Maiya, tell me a little bit about just like what it was like growing up as Maiya, like little Maiya. What was she like?
I was adopted when I was 3 months old, and I was adopted by an older woman. One of my first memories that I ever had was my mom teaching me how to dial 911 just in case she didn't wake up in the morning. Experience of being little baby Maiya was being a caretaker. Ever since I can remember, I was a caretaker for somebody else, including my own mother. She passed away when I was 12, and so I kind of grew up also, you know, being very independent, and at that age solidified that I am the only one really looking out for me.
I feel like as I'm listening to you talk, like I feel like I'm hearing my own story back.
Reflected, yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like, man, like, it's just not fair.
Yeah.
It's not fair that we, as I'm raising my own kids, like, it's just not fair that we had the responsibility of caring for and nurturing our own selves and guiding ourselves. I feel like I don't think I even realized how much I missed out on until I started raising my own kids. I was reading about what it means to mother, like what does it mean to be a mom, and it means to be protected and to be guided and to be nurtured. And I think it's less about being taught job skills. Like those things are all beautiful, but I think like we are missing fundamental principles of just like existing in the world that we should have, regardless of whether we are in care or out of care. You know, there should be people that are providing those things for us. I've had like a lot of life changes over the last 6 months. I found my father after 40 years and found out I'm the oldest of like 5 girls. And I've had to like reintroduce myself to myself, and I've had to almost make a choice about what stories I'm going to continue to carry forward and what stories I'm going to let go of. What has like your connection to Treehouse done for making you feel validated and valued?
Treehouse made me feel human again after feeling like maybe I wasn't treated as a human. I lived in a foster home where they had me sleeping on a couple blankets on the floor, and that really does something to your self-esteem. For me, Treehouse like really made me feel special and made me feel human again, because their holiday magic program really like made every year it makes my year. And getting that gift makes me feel like I'm not just a statistic on a piece of paper. I've always been about if I can share my story, I always will. Because foster care alumni are the only people who can speak from experience how the system influenced them and, solidify that change needs to happen so we don't have a repeat of traumatized kids turning into traumatized adults.
Oof.
And then, I just think it's very necessary.
I agree. And I also think it's important to share our stories, like you sharing your stories and being a light for folks at Treehouse, because we need to show other young kids who go through the system that their path is not defined for them.
I think that where you originate from should not matter at all. You should have the life you want just because you want it, because you are a human on this planet and you deserve the same opportunities. So that's why I speak up, because I want my younger siblings coming in to have that opportunity to be successful, to do what they want because it makes them happy and no other reason. There was nobody to teach us how to be loved and how to love ourselves. I struggle a lot with loving myself.
And I'm just like listening to you talk and I'm just like, girl, what are you talking about? If you want to do anything, you better like go after it. Like you are so smart and so wise and so aware. I just want to see you be everything that you want to be, because it's so possible. Like you can have and do and be anything that you want to be.
Thank you for saying that.
No, you can.
Yeah.
You can. I am living the life of my dreams. I didn't think it was possible. And I made that happen. And I believe that you can make that happen too. See a smile. Wait, I don't want to force you to smile.
My sister always says that when I smile, I have such a fake smile.
I think you're beautiful. Can you go up to the top of these stairs and just kind of work your way down?
I'm definitely going to be putting in the work because I see that you're successful and I want to be like that too someday. I want to feel like I'm successful. I want to feel like I have my life together.
You are successful now. You're just going to move from glory to glory to glory. Yeah. And what you're doing right now it's success. So you're not defined by what you've been through. This is who you are. This is how you were made. And that's what's going to carry you forward. Not what you've overcome, but who you are as a person.
I'm gonna cry.